hands off, we want to scale up, we want to fight in the late game. This is a dramatically different style, and it could mean this is a very versatile team moving through the split.
And that's what's exciting because, again, they've had a lot of time now to practice. They didn't have their full roster until halfway through spring. You know, gets that 2-3 item spike for the affiliate. No, and Suning aren't even going to be able to answer that much in the bottom side. Jomung not even really losing out on any waves. Sure, maybe Suning Spotlight can get one plate, but
is inevitably going to get a couple of plates at least. And maybe they can find a fight onto Bin here. Flashes over the wall, goes straight on towards Beisheng. But he's going to get slowed on down here with the Z-Drive. Gets stunned up by Teachama, who flew across the map. Gets over the wall. There's a flash to follow it up, though. And Teachama with first blood. Oh, does a full yellow star underneath the tower. In the meantime, his map is falling apart on the top side. Angel's going to be in trouble here, though. They've got the parallel convergence. Doesn't quite get the stun. That means they're not going to go for this one. They're on Sword Art instead. The CC chain is absurd.
Can probably just take it for free, but we want to see Suning start challenging.
Oh, they're on to... Oh, no, he failed the flash and... He failed the flag and drag. Beisheng gets the kill. For the side of WE, you can see the tower's already down to half. Here we go. Teleport, though, from Bin. He's moving down towards the bottom side of the map. I think he's going to be too late, though. SOFM trying to get in. They're going to engage straight onto him and take him down. Kill over to Leona. Dragon goes the way of WE, and Huanfeng just desperately trying to do anything. Sword Art now the target. Bin has finally arrived, but it's too late. He's in, but it's... I mean, there's nothing you can do about this one. Angel's going to fall, and Bin just has to pick up the pieces. Gets one onto Missing, but now they're going to chase him down. One more auto, and Jomung is massive. Because as soon as they have the opportunity, they will force the issue, and they will punish you if you misstep.
Bin's left in a pretty tough place.
Would you say he's heading back towards the trash?
He's heading back towards the bin.
One? Oh no, Bin. There's nowhere to run. He is inevitably going to go down. Goes for the Dominus. He'll try and do some damage, but ultimately, even if you get onto Beisheng, Chrono Break exists. But if you could get a big old jar of an ultimate with a bullet time with Syndra, Scatter the Weak across them all as well, Renekton jumping in. That's a scary combination. This is also a scary combination, though, and this is not the clustered fight I was talking about. Has been the Starfall from Teachama. He sees you out of position. He doesn't care where his team is. He's going to go in. Another one comes down. SOFM actually gets away, but the Ignite is... But it doesn't matter. The Baron with a AW.
You were kind of building that up like it would lead to something, but...
Well, Bin has actually done a lot of damage that takes out Beisheng. That's one kill for himself. If they end up getting an Infernal Soul, if the game lasts long enough for that, that's a 4 Infernal Drake. The whole of WE. I mean, yeah, right now. Jomung especially.
What?
Hang on. Teachama quite happily go for this 1v1 because Morgan's on his way as well. Bin in a bit of a tricky situation. Has his flash. The rest of his team, though, in the meantime, trying to make something else happen on the map. Morgan gets the ult over the wall. Flash from Bin. Teachama's actually pretty low on this one, and Bin's found himself a kill. 2v1. Oh, can he get the teleport off? He's going to do it. Oh, Jomung gets the kill. They are going to have to trade it, though. This is still very much going to go in favor of WE. But hey, props to Bin.
I'm just saying, we're getting so excited over this one little small play that doesn't surmount to anything, because again, it's something. We haven't seen much from Suning this game, so we'll take anything at this point.
And also, I was excited to see Bin this game. I was excited to see Bin versus Morgan, especially when you look at the gold lead. But now, here's the opportunity. SOFM trying to make his way in. He's going to look for a way onto Missing here. Gets hooked up. Eclipse, though, Missing is real tanky. And with the ultimates coming on through, Bin just can't do anything. Actually stays alive, and now he's on to Teachama as well. Knock up from Morgan. Bullet time over 3 of them, and Teachama falls. Maybe this is the fight. Maybe Suning have found it. In with the Cataclysm. Huanfeng's here. Morgan's going to fall as well. He's got to sever him here. Jomung could make this happen alongside Beisheng. Chrono Break still available. 4,000 on the Baron. Stun comes through. Angel shows up. That's exactly what I was asking for. Now 2k on the Baron. In goes Beisheng, but it's taken by SOFM. Kill onto the Echo. And suddenly, Suning looking great. SOFM stopped from recalling here. No! Huanfeng! I'm going to have to eat my words here because I said there was not going to be that many more dragons. But with a fight like that for Suning, maybe the game goes on. And maybe WE need these dragons. And, you know, Bin really was the factor there because with the Dominus available with him, now he's finished Death Stance as well. He's going to get even tankier. He's going to be even more difficult to deal with. He's getting ready to teleport.
Yep, he's looking for a TP. They had a chance.
Oh, no, what a pick. Huanfeng goes down. And the TP's not going to save you now in onto Sword Art. Nice play from him, but the box cannot get you out of this one. Double kill for Jomung. Oh, and after that miracle fight, it's all gone wrong for Suning. Just a slight misposition, and it's all over.
They had a small window where Teacherma was showing top, didn't have his TP up. They could have tried to force something, but Jomung and Morgan doing great to find that pick, and especially Jomung because he's a player you look at and still think, okay, he's had great moments, but is he going to become one of these greats? And if he could have good performances, right, you can't look down on him anymore.
This is a great performance. 9-0-4. Just got himself a triple kill during that last fight. And now, this is the victory lap for WE. Still a couple of death timers on the go. SOFM goes in. He knows that this is all but done. They don't care about SOFM. They're straight on towards the Nexus. This could have been a mistake. Respawns are coming on through, but the Nexus is so low. They are going to finish it off in the end. WE take game 1.
Oh, strange.
Partly, I think that this is essentially calling out Teacherma, saying, look, you're not the guy that's going to counterpick me, so I'm safe to do this.
I would have liked to see some sort of heavy engage option in the top side for them, but again, we look at Suning's composition right now, and okay, sure, Teacherma picked as Aurelion Sol, we'll just kind of brush over that, but for Suning, again, you have Trundle and Aphelios who kind of want to kite back and have more room to work in these team fights, while Kasten flanks for the backline and Renekton fits somewhere awkwardly as a meat shield for the Aphelios. So, Lunchables, I'm going to be frank with you. Suning aren't going to do...
I thought you were Jordan, not Frank.
I'm sorry. You know, right now I'm Frank.
Things out in the mid lane. In the meantime, Bin and SOFM trying to finish off this Herald. Beisheng's coming in. Morgan's here already. And this is actually going to be a 3v3 right here. Angel getting onto Teacherma. They've jumped onto the Herald. They're committing to this one.
But she does have the Calibrum, so it should be quite easy.
In the meantime, they're going to be taking place in the top side as well. Morgan holding onto the minion wave. Well played by him. Now he's going to get dived. Can he survive? Flash finally comes on through. Bin's tanking the tower, and he's low. Here comes Beisheng, and it's turned around. Morgan just going to be, once again, trying to clear away these waves away from the turrets so that there's no shenanigans available here. SOFM, Cataclysm keeps him in. Still has his flash available. He wants to try and get the dragon, but it's not going to happen. Beisheng's still alive, but in comes Kasten. Angel wants to pick up kills. Nice flash from Beisheng, keeps him safe. Now Huanfeng is left on his own. Sword Art couldn't get to him. And
I'm so happy, Munchables, because we're finally getting... Thanks, man. We're finally getting a Blade of the Rune King Renekton in LPL.
Morgan is in a whole lot of trouble, and it's from that Blade of the Rune King Renekton, but here comes the rest of the squad. Suning are here. Beisheng, I don't think you should have gone in on this one, because you are well and truly outnumbered. And it's all down to the Blade of the Rune King. Double kill for Bin. There's the Tempered Fate you were asking for, and Teacherma gets stunned up. Voicelite is going to do all but nothing. Teacherma will fall, and it's a kill for Angel.
Renekton too often here in LPL. It is much better in these isolated duels. Does also give Renekton a bit of a scaling option too, because you do get that, you know, HP damage coming out.
Also, it helps you with split pushing. And when he gets a death stance, he becomes massive. Morgan is in trouble once again. Flash from Bin, but he still gets knocked up. And now he's stuck inside a Cataclysm. The whole squad is here. Bin's outnumbered and taken down. Bin did go down, and right now they're going to lose themselves an Infernal Drake. So WE feeling pretty good on the back of this trade. Where's SOFM at? Oh, he's in the mid lane. He's just going to drop Herald.
Just great prediction coming out from WE support.
Really nice stuff coming out from Missing. Reading Angel like a book. SOFM is here. He's going to be pulled on in, getting onto Missing, but that's not really the ideal target. SOFM's going to fall in just one more auto. Angel is onto the backline, just doesn't do enough damage though. Jomung survives. Huanfeng ult, not going to do enough damage. Bin is there though, and he's tearing through the health bars. The Renekton is just too much for WE. So he's just going to dance around the map. In the meantime, Bin has started the Drake. WE might have just sacrificed their soul to try and get a Kasten right there. It's not going to pay off for them. Onto Huanfeng. Tempered Fate, though, stops everything in its tracks. Morgan getting onto the backline, but it's Beisheng that's in trouble right now. He's low already. Huanfeng has to flash away. Teacherma chasing him down, but he survives on a modicum of HP. And now Sword Art jumps himself to safety. WE don't even win out the fight. It's a 1-for-1.
Yeah, that's... I honestly feel like Suning should have committed to that dragon earlier and just give up mid-wave. They were a bit late, but still, they're able to get the dragon, which is the most key factor. And
in goes Beisheng, but misses the knockup once again. Tempered Fate onto nobody, and that's a big old cooldown. Beisheng has a Lantern, and Infernal Drake spawns.
And the problem is you have no other real engage coming out from Suning.
They're chasing the Cassidy, and again, I don't think that's the way. Bin is the target right now. He still has his flash, but he goes down way quicker than he can do anything about. Morgan jumps into the pit, and now onto the Infernal Drake. SOFM, keep your eyes on this Trundle. He's got to try and get a steal. He's got to try and get a smite. Angel into the back of the pit. Desperate to assassinate, and he'll do exactly that. Beishung's fallen, and this is going to be the Drake going the way of Suning. Now onto Missing. Jumping on in goes Angel. Jomung has to carry the fight. He has to do the damage, but it's 2v4 right now, and Suning are closing in. The jaws are closing on the heads of WE. Teacherma gets a stun. Damage onto SOFM, but there's an exhaust and another kill for Juan Fong. He hasn't lost the game in Spring on the Cassidy, and right now, it's looking like that statistic is going to remain true. This will be his 6th game this year, potentially his 6th win.
I'm just saying 2 games in a row, we're seeing superior scaling prevail.
That's very true. And Suning, they were not that proactive in the early game. Both games. This time, though, they've drafted for exactly that style, and it is paying dividends for them.
Yeah, and actually, it's I feel like Sword Art's Bard has been kind of hit or miss. He has made a lot of important plays.
Oh, Angel. Once again, they try and start the fight on Angel, but he just jumps away. Now the damage comes through to answer. Goodbye, Teacherma. The Galaxy not being too kind to him today. Now onto the likes of Bin, who goes in, but he's just so damn tanky. Another few kills go the way of Suning, and that just might be game right here. In they go. Angel to follow. Triple for him on the Cassidy. He's just padding his stats. He's getting some more multi-kills, and he's looking like a god from the middle.
I'm just saying Angel's Cassidy is 6-0, much undefeated this year.
He's 6-0 on the scoreboard right now as well. 6-0-7, and a dominant victory here for Suning. WE, the team we praised for synergy, falling apart in Game 2.
You don't really have reliable engage. Even if Teacherma opts to going with the Predator Galio, I don't feel like it's good enough as compared to having something like a Jarvan or something that jumps in where Galio could just follow. Sure.
WE kick this Dragon off. It's going to be an Infernal to start. So for the first time this series, it won't be a Soul. The smite should be able to come through from Beishung. Fight, though, coming through from Suning. Sword Art pulled in. Bin is teleported down on the Aatrox. He's onto Jomung. Forces the flash over the wall.
Overall, it's a big win for WE in the fact that, one, it's not only a Drake, but Morgan didn't have to burn TP. He was already headed down there. Bin did burn TP, obviously. Ooh. And the wave...
They're in trouble here. Nice block out of Missing, but it's not enough. Jomung's still going to go down. Kill for Juan Fong. And Missing is alone. Angel's not going to let him get away from this one. Poking damage down under the tower.
He's dead. He's dead, Munch. He's dead.
Oh, Missing, you poor soul. Angel wanted a solo kill. No stun once again, but this is surely going to be the tower going down. Herald will drop. No CC available to deny it, and now damage onto Bin. I don't know why you contested that one. Chrono break from Beishung. Now just a couple of hits, and this will go down.
Oh, however much % damage or movement speed or XYZ, it doesn't matter when you can just stack up 4 of 1, become really dominant in one area, and win out in the long. But when you're picking something like this Graves, you are one of the centers of the composition.
Oh, Teacherma wants to make a fight happen here, but SOFM is around. Haymaker denies all of the damage out from Angel. With Beishung here, I think Suning decided this is not worth it anymore. Dragon not up for another 3 minutes. I'm not 100% sure what this is all about. They get the catch, though. Really nice stun from Sword Art. And he actually got caught by the Trouble Bubble as well. Keeps him alive. Crystal Arrow only hits onto Missing. They just don't seem to be able to finish the target off. There comes a stopwatch. They're finally going to get a kill from themselves after all of this. Missing nearly gets out with his ult.
2 days of games, but still, it's a champion we love here, and you're seeing in this series why it does so well in the LPL.
Beishung wants to find his way in. He's looking. Oh, that was questionable, to say the least. Goes in way too early on that one, but now the fight, they're going for it anyway. They don't care. Juan Fong flash out, but here comes Beishung. He's back into the action, and he's looking for a double kill. There's one for Morgan. Slightly less.
Yeah, it is. They actually just lost the first year both LMS trophies, but...
Hang on, Teacherma's caught out right. Oh, that's not Teacherma, it's just a Galio. It's Missing that was caught out. Beishung trying to get out with his own life. Chrono Break is going to pull him back into the fight. Oh, what a Trouble Bubble! It's not that long of a cooldown. It's a surprisingly short cooldown for how effective it is. Angel's just trying to buy time because they're already into the Dragon Pit. Dragon down to half HP. But we're committing onto Angel here. WE started. Wait, what? He got the Dragon Beisheng, you hero! Now taunt onto SOFM in the backline as well. They're trading blow for blow across the map. SOFM gets away with his life. Angel for Jomunk so far in this game, and now Morgan has been targeted. Jumps over the wall though, and Bin can't quite get the knockup, can't get the chains either. But Missing and Teachama are in trouble. Good taunt, but there's no follow-up whatsoever. Teachama flashes. Often. But she goes Blade of the Rune King, she goes for a lot of attack speed as well. She really can melt it.
You have double AD carry in your composition with the Graves.
True. But WE, well aware of the situation. They're going for a fight right now. Teachama straight into everyone. Haymaker goes wide though, and now Missing is left out alone. Tempered Fate onto Jomung. Can they follow up? Yes is the answer. He's going to drop. Missing goes as well to the Ezreals that we've been seeing. And I can understand why.
Yeah, again, honestly not something I've seen. At the same time, I should like it for the fact that you have other big damage threats on your team and you don't need to be that soul.
No, he flashed into the arrow. Beautiful from Huanfeng. Predicts the flash. Around the Baron area, Huanfeng will finish this Drake off. So Ocean Soul point now.
Perfectly with any CC the rest of the team are putting out.
Oh, Bin is the target once again. We've seen this a lot this series, but Morgan goes Dominus. Beisheng's actually taking a huge... How is Bin so healthy? The amount of sustain he's got. Then there's an arrow onto Morgan. The Cosmic Binding as well. Morgan goes down. So does Jomung. Suning a team fighting gods. Missing has nowhere to run to. And Suning are showing us a masterclass of this composition.
I am 20 seconds. Go for the Baron. Also impressive because they checked his solo QID just before this, and it's not a champion he was spamming a lot of or anything, so the fact that his skill shots are still so on point is so impressive.
I mean, that's one of the nice things about Ashe, right? It's not really been changed much over the years. Bin pulled underneath the tower here. They might just have the damage. This time, Tempered Fate onto 3, but Bin already went down. There's some stuns across the team. SOFM trying to get the damage. Missing barely survives, but survive he does. Bullet time now as SOFM finishes 1. Trying to get onto Jomung. Somehow Suning are still winning this fight out. They're looking for an inhib now as Huanfeng charges on forward, but there's a stopwatch. He's been baited in. No, he hasn't, because he's got insane damage. Finishes Morgan. Taunt going to come on through onto 3 of them. Is the damage there? Huanfeng finally falls, but SOFM is another AD carry. They get the inhib, and they get away with it. Try and find Huanfeng if you possibly can. Dragon start at 5,500 health. Suning will pull it back, and obviously they're the ones with the positional advantage right now. SOFM, though, has been stunned up, maybe caught out, flashes away to safety. Keeps himself good right now. Morgan's going to look for the 1v1 onto it, but he doesn't have the damage. Blown up by the Graves, as is the rest of his team. Angel surviving, but actually goes down to Beisheng in the end. Chrono Break to get back in the fight. Here comes Galio, knock up across the team. SOFM still going strong, but with Huanfeng down, do they have the damage? Bin now trying to answer for that, stunned up, and it's going to be Jomung somehow surviving. Teachama's here, trying to tank up on the front line. You can see his regen starting to come on through. SOFM goes in, Teachama with a Haymaker, but it goes wide. Slows from Jomung. Getting some healing from his bloodline as well. 3 versus 3, Suning back towards the Dragon.
And Suning still have super minions in the bot side threatening the Nexus, so they feel fine just playing the patient game here.
Both junglers are going to be here. Only Beisheng has Smite right now, though. They're going straight onto Sword Art. He can't get away with it. And now SOFM manages to answer, gets a kill onto the AD carry, but might answer with his own life. Shut down for Beisheng, keeps himself safe with the Chrono Break. Teachama desperately trying to escape, but Bin is on a rampage, and he wants more blood. Beisheng desperately trying to find a way on out. Meantime, his team is doing the Dragon. That's the most important thing. WE, they've got to find an answer right now, but the Ocean Drake goes over the soul for Suning. Bin finding a bit of a hit onto Missing there, but can't turn it into much. Chrono Break having to be used from Beisheng. He's on the wrong side of this play. Look at that from Sword Art. No way out. Although Beisheng's not going to survive. He's going to go down in the end. Never mind. If it's not over right now, it's at least 3 inhibs.
If they don't end right here, Munchables, I don't know what's going on. Like you said, they have Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Graves' ultimate is still up. They can just... Beautiful ult coming out from Jomung.
It goes back to what you were saying before. He's gone for a Ghost Blade. He's not going to be tanky.
That's true. So his build and Jomung making me eat my words, but still they're going to get the Baron.
You were right. You were correct.
Okay, I was correct about that. This time around, we see a similar style composition. Of course, no Predator Galio, but still, they just need to run at you. And we've seen Suning just kite it out so beautifully and how it should interact.
And I've been impressed by Suning, their presence of mind to go for this. Here we go. WE are in. Huanfeng's locked up. But look how many redemptions came down. He's full health again. And now they turn the fight. Once the Wombo's gone, there's nothing WE can do.
And we saw right there, Jomang has no good position for a bullet time.
Morgan just about gets away with his life, but SOFM's found Teacher, you don't get out of this one, my friend. And he hasn't got any damage. This is not a fair fight. This is not a 1v1. This is SOFM playing pest control right now. Just looking for the set, looking to shut him down. The Deadman's Plate is going to do a lot of work. Actually flashes for this one. Teacher keeps him busy, but ultimately, it's another kill for Suning. It's an inhibitor in the top lane.
That sequence of events kind of felt like the series to me, where we've just kind of been running around all over the place.
It was exactly like when they chased Angel in game 1.
And Suning went out in the end. That's the end of that sequence.
Oh dear. Well, fantastic stuff from Suning here, and this is looking like the game. I don't think there's any way to end this one other than finishing things off. SOFM doing damage. Angel backing away, and he keeps himself safe from missing. Morgan barely survives, and with a Tempered Fate, Jomang is well and truly doomed. There goes the game, and Suning turn things on in game 3 and win 2-1.